Hello everyone and welcome back to The Last Door Season 2 Collector's Edition. This is BoBoJava and we are professional commentary. Let's get back into it. Now, if you left off with us last time, we joined up with Grace later, who locked herself up in a room and poured salt around herself to protect her from the demons. Ooh, hello. Oh, okay, yes, the vintage continues in episode 2. Yes. Coolio. Let's do it. Previously on The Last Door. Wakefield and Kaufman followed the only clue they had on Devitt's location, the receipt of Anthony's disturbing letter. Alexander Dupree Wakefield visited the East Hill Asylum to gather some information on Dupree's past. No, I don't want to skip. Wakefield discovered that Dupree was the leader of a secret society known as the Playwright. He learned that they are this music is booming me up. He learned that they practice rituals with the goal of peering through the veil, the line that separates the common world from the outer void of horrors. One of East Hill's patients turned out to be a member of the Playwright, but she escaped the asylum. Wakefield and Kaufman followed her to her hideout, a cabin in the mountains, when suddenly a big flock of birds appeared. Now that's fine and all. The one thing I have to say is this music is really bugging me out. Like, I'll read and then ba-da-ba-ba. But most of all, overall, I must forget nothing. I don't know who this is. Everything must be said. Everything must be said, absolutely everything. Oh my goodness, everything is such a mess, such a mess. When the time comes, I will yank on this cord, and I am visited again. Kaplawi. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. If you're new to this series, this music is amazing. I love it. I would go watch a play with this music in it. Oh, I can... No, I can't double click. I wanted to see. So this thing has this game, specifically episode 2, seems to have to do more with time. Even the like a candle has to do with time. In ye olden days, in some cultures, I don't know if your specific culture also had this, but you'd have a candle when a suitor would visit a woman. He would have a single candle that the father would provide to him, and he would light the tip of the candle and it would burn out, and when the candle was burned out, he would have to go home. And if the father didn't like you, you'd get a very, very short candle, which I think is really funny. Anyway, Dougal, The Last Door. Let's get on. Let's get it on. For a moment, the sky was dark. We heard the calls of thousands of birds, but another sound rose above them. I don't know if these are different colors. A sound I cannot describe. Bam! Well, she is flubber-trucked. What? What just happened in here? Where is Miss Cognier? Wer are toilette? Wer are toilette? This kind of looks like a bird. If this is a wing, this is a wing, this is a tail, and the neck goes this way, and this is the little beak. Looks like a barb. The windows are covered with wooden planks. It looks as if she were trying to keep something from entering, or something from getting out. You don't know. You don't know nothing. You don't know me. It is ashes. Chalk, a circle, drawn hastily on the floor. She thought it could prevent what she knew was about to happen, but she was wrong. I do not know what to make of all of this. I do. The first thing is she is suffering from a disturbia, schizophrenic, diabetic, missing a limb, blind in both eyes, and has the flu. This is the truth. Are you alright, Kaufman? It is nothing, mein Freund. Just a bit of cold. Just a bit of cold. I didn't know as a French came in, but you know. Now, mein Freund, I think we should talk. In light of the events we have recently witnessed, the matter cannot be delayed any further. You must make an important decision. It is not yet too late to go back to your daily lives. If you don't want to continue, you must forget all about your patient, Jeremiah David. Jeremiah David, I don't know where the French is coming from, I might be too tired. You will have to keep to yourself everything you have learned about the mystery of his disappearance and never talk about it again. But should you wish to continue the search, you will need to accept the consequences, whatever they may be. Please do not take this decision lightly. The path ahead is not without peril. You know my answer already, Kaufman. I must know what happened to David. So be it then. As you may have already realized, this matter involving your patient transcends the limits of psychiatry as we know it. We are not dealing with the effects of trauma or the demons of the subconscious, at least not in the terms we are used to. We are dealing with something old, something dark, a sinister truth that has been buried deep for generations. This man, Alexander Dupré, and his organization, I think they seek to uncover these secrets, and I fear they might have already. Miss Conier's fate, whatever it was, 32, must be related somehow, but my knowledge of this area is simply not sufficient. We must pay a visit to an old friend, someone I never thought I would want to see again, the man who introduced me to the extended scientific field of the occult, my mentor, Professor Adam Wright. Das ist 32, and will speak the German. Season 2, Episode 2, My Dearest Visitor. I almost read Dearest Warrior. I am really tired, apparently. Wick Point, Right Manor. Let us go there. That seems to be the place to be. I do declare I have to make someone a very suddenly gentleman now. This next fellow must be a very suddenly gentleman. I doubt he is away at this time of day. Perhaps he cannot hear us from the front. Let us try the back door. Plonky, 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 plonky. Hopefully they don't slip on the snow and die. I almost thought that person fell over. Miss Oakwood, she is the manor's housekeeper. Just throws him in the face with a shovel of snow. Oh yes, who is it? Good morning, Miss Oakwood. Do you remember me? Why, Mr. dear Dr. Kaufman, bless my soul, it's been so long I hardly recognised you. How nice to see you again. Allow me to introduce my colleague, Dr. John Wakefield. Is the professor at home? We would like to see him. Why, yes, of course, Doctor. I'm quite forgetting myself. Let me take you to him. It's really good of you to have come. He receives so few visitors days on account of his condition. His condition? He's got AIDS. Oh, sir, I'm right sorry. I thought you knew. The professor, he suffered from an ailment afflicting his brain. Syphilis. He is now entirely confined to his bed. I've got the syphilis. It's horrible. Professor, what? You have visitors. One of them is your old friend. Look, do you recognise him? It's Johann. I forget his name. All these German people, you know, with the Johann names and the Ludwigs, and you know, I saw the same, really. I mean, what's a good Gerald? How about Gerald? Anyway, it's Johann, Professor. Your old pupil. I reckon he does remember you, Johann. It has been a long time since I've seen him so excited. Like drool dripping out of his mouth. So excited, I see. So excited. I will leave you two to talk to the professor. It may be difficult to keep him on one subject for too long, but It does him a world of good to speak with old friends. Should you need my assistance, I will be in the backyard. And I will now loot your house, foolish woman. Professor? Uncle James, you are back. It is I, Professor Johann Kaufmann. Where's father? Where has he been taken? Why are you speaking with such an accent? I do not understand this. He suffers from some kind of memory loss. Yes, I am afraid he will not be able to tell us much since he's dead. If we could but stimulate his memories, maybe with some smelling salts. Maybe then he could tell us of his research, something to unravel the mystery of the playwright. Perhaps we have a few other options in any case. Let us try. Why don't you explore the manor? There may some object we can some object we can use to jog the professor's memory. So, excuse me, I forget my grammar. Meanwhile, I will try and talk to him about the time we researched together. That could also help him remember. I don't know if that's a reminder. A reminder would have been wrong. Professor Wright's gaze remains fixed on the window as though he were waiting for someone. Father. The snow is falling outside, slow and silent. Please, Professor, talk to me. Talk to me about your feet. Father, why must you spend so much time away? Father. Ba-da-da-da. Bloody love the music. Bloody grand, it is bloody grand. A large wardrobe of engraved wood. Now to wander his house. Dun, 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 dun. A painting of the ocean at the end of the afternoon. There is a figure in black on the beach, but its face is shrouded by a hood. It's locked. The sign on the door reads attic. Let's head all the way to the left. Now let us head all the way to the right. One at a time. An oil painting. It shows an obscure medieval scene. All scenes of the medieval are obscured. Foolish man with your feet. A common radiator. Let us stand near it to get warm. A large porcelain tub, its hefty weight supported on 4 blackened iron feet. A thin ring of damp residue around its interior suggests recent use. Yeah. Clean your tub, you filthy person. Though I see myself in the mirror, the reflection is strangely distorted. Let us look at it with our lens. Does that say? I found a bug. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's still saying lock inv lens. Ooh. 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 Okay, bit of jitterbug jag. Jitterbug. Dun 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 dun. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love the music. A porcelain jar containing some dried branches. Yeah. It's still saying the same thing. So this leads to the backyard. Well, the front yard. And that is, we've seen him. He does definitely know Dupree, at least. A portrait of Professor Wright. His appearance was quite different back then, an imposing, inquisitive figure. With mutton chops. Ooh, this seems somehow familiar. But I might just be insane. It's locked, it is. Locked to the use of the man. A sea landscape. Let's go right. There's a thing, I must look at the thing. Everything's turned around, there's a thing. A gilded pipe. It runs from the room at the end of the corridor to the room upstairs. Oh, it's the radiator. Cast iron wood stove. What's in here? Glass jars filled with spices and pickled food. Hey, we can have some pickles. Pickles are nice. I don't know if pickles are nice in the winter. Pickles nice in the winter. Is Piccolo nice in the winter? Does Piccolo like the winter? I don't know. The door says something. The door is locked shut. A small sign reads basement. I should also like name or tag all the. Why is she digging so many random as butt holes? A thick layer of ice covers the pool of water. Why is she digging? It seems like she's digging in a circle. Lamb. Right then. May I ask you something, Mrs. Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. How did the professor become afflicted? The ailment runs in his family, Mr. Wright. He suffers from it, as did his father and his grandmother before him. It's truly a terrible thing, and to think all these years Mr. Wright knew what would become of him. May God have pity on his poor soul. What are the symptoms of this illness? The ailment runs in Professor Wright's family. Do you know what its symptoms are? Well, I can't speak those very long words physicians use, but I can tell you what I've seen him. Professor Wright hardly remembers a thing from the last 40 days. He's like he is a child again. With God's mercy, he has now gone so far that it torments him no longer. I must go. I will leave you to your work. Thank you for your assistance. Have a good day, Mr. Wakefield. Dr. Wakefield, whatever. All your physicians is the same. This oak tree looks ancient, probably older than the manor itself. Your face looks older than a manor itself. Hop, skip, and a jump. Let's go to the maze. This was in the previous game and didn't end well. The queen has removed her mask. There is an empty hole where her face should be. Ooh, it's a jug with a thingy in it. The central statue portrays a cloaked figure holding a clay vessel. The vessel has a small hole in it, just large enough to see a metal object hidden inside. Can I has it? Okay, so I need something to has it. To can has. The statue portrays a peasant woman with her face hidden by a mask. The sage has removed his mask. There is an empty hole where the face should be. The statue portrays a clergyman hiding his face behind a mask. It all seems so philosophical. A stiff tree almost seems like a statue itself. What did I do to the mask I had? When the four remove their masks of lies, the path to the grave will be cleared. Can I punch you on the face? Cool story, bro. All I need now is a hammer. Then I can open the ice cave, and then I can... The ice cave? We should go to the ice cave and fight the Jotun. There is a strange ornament on the wall. I think I can move it. Move it, man. Do it. Cool. I don't know what that did. Did that do anything? Maybe I'll have a look at the statues later. A fierce lion, damaged by the harsh weather of the coast. His head is missing. A fierce lion, damaged by the harsh weather of the coast. Your mom's the hard weather of the coast. What? Okay, so the only place I can go is the right manor. Not the wrong manor. Am I right? I'll see myself out. It's okay. Not a problem. Blah blah. Maybe she can talk to me now. Tell me more things. May I ask you something, Mrs. Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. Sozzles, I'm gonna have to take a take a saunter off yonder. Can I? Okay, I get it. It's very old. Mask off, mask on. Hiding his face behind a mask. I'm pretty sure he was not hiding his mask. He showed his face, but there was a hole. It was a sage. Yes. So I think me thinks this has to do with that. Okay, so there's a thingy. Wait, what does this do with the statue in the middle? Okay, so there are two options there. Maybe it's lower now. But I can I steal it? Can I rob you? Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that that does actually drop the fifth. If it do, then we're like 50% there already. Because two have dropped their mask. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay, cool. See, it also has 4 little dots. Top, down, bottom. Yes, it definitely has to do with that. So 2. So this tree is definitely going to be an issue. There. I think this tree is going to block this statue from doing its thing, doing its thing. So let's go have a saunter through the house, and I think then probably have to stick with it and see what clues we have and use them. I haven't found anything. A bread oven. A bread oven. Ooh. No, I can't open the door. It's locked. Yes. Yeah. Cool. So let's just try the doors again as we head through the house. It is locked. I know. It's okay. I believe in you. Maybe I should start looking at all the things to us. What's down here? Down hither and thither. I don't think I was down here. Ooh, this is spookles. Professor Wright has an eclectic collection, from old adventure novels to the treatises on the occult sciences. Some of these titles, I believe, have been forbidden by the crown. Forbidden. A tin soldier. It looks to have been painted by hand. It commemorates some military campaign that I've not heard of. The one against the occult. A painting of the cliffs of this region. Well, first I'm going to take that. Could it hold some special significance to Professor Wright? Perhaps it will help stimulate his memories. It's probably going to stimulate his memories in terms of who his daddy was. His father was probably a military personnel. A painting of the cliffs of this region. A globe. The surface is extraordinarily detailed. Judging by the strange shapes of the continents, this must derive from a fictional work or some prehistoric era. Ooh, I can move stuff. I don't know what this is supposed to do. What else if I hold that one and then go there, then there? I don't know what I'm doing. I think this is a puzzle. So see if I keep that one down. So there might be a puzzle to this. So I go there, then there, then there, then there, then there, then there. It's all down. Hey, it's all done. Now I'm gonna screw it up. Blah. Okay. It's probably a puzzle. Okay. Maybe he's Batman. Maybe that's what it is. It is locked. I can hear the rickets of many birds on the other side. Nope. Nope. The fuck out of there. Nope, 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 nope. I will nope. Nope all the way out of there. Cool. So let's head back to Mr. Wright's bedroom. Bedroom, it's the other one, right? But if you want to see what happens when I give him the old tin soldier, remember those times? No, he does not, because he's a kid now. If you want to see what happens when I give him the old man, the toy soldier, pop in next time, and we're going to do that very first thing. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new, think about subscribing. It absolutely means the world to us. If you're not new and you have subscribed, you're the best in the world. We love all of you. And yeah, please like and comment down below, and we'd love to have a chat with you. Cheery bye.